from the oldest park in baseball. MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Game number 3 of this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Boston Red Sox. These two square off on the diamond right after this. David Price, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, HR?
This guy struck out over 200 batters last year, and the one thing I like is when he gets 2 strikes on a guy, how he approaches them. I want to see if I can learn something watching this guy pitch today. Very excited to see him get somebody in the 2-count strike and watch him put him away.
Josh Harrison stands in. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And the pitch on 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. The temperature here at game time still definitely on the cool side. 51 degrees at first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers, and he can hit home runs that will show up on show track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box, he's exciting to watch.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Lined hard toward right center. Bradley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Ryan Vogelsong, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's a guy that's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. Sharp ground ball to third. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
In now, Jackie Bradley Jr. 1 and 2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
A runner at first with no outs here. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Well, back-to-back balls hit hard to start their bottom half of the first here. No wonder they're hustling off the field. Maybe they knew something we didn't know. They came to hit this game.
Standing in now, Manuel Diaz. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. HR, what do they need to do to complete the sweep?
Everybody knows this is a hitter's ballpark. You hit a ball in the air, it's going to carry. You hit a ball on the ground, it's going to get through. But the key to hitter's ballpark is don't try to do too much. you know the pitcher's going to nibble. And you don't have to touch it. Just reach out and put it in play, and the ball can carry. So contact is the key to hitting in a hitter's ballpark.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hard liner to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Bogarts is on his way home, and they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Here's Mookie Betts. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. In to score, the runner from third. The relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left on base. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Pirates nothing. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for out number 1.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking out there at second base. Dustin Pedroia, you talk about a Gold Glove gritty player. That fits him perfect. He's going to catch everything at second. He's Gold Glove worthy. And then gritty, don't hit him, he'll knock you back.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. The 1-1 from Price. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Well, they've really shut him down this series. No hits in the series, and they've done a great job of executing their pitches. They found his weaknesses and stayed with it.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Stepping in now, David Freese. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now, that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. There's a shot out to right center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Into the box, Gregory Polanco. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Stepping into the box, number 11. He went deep in the contest last night. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Pirates.
Batting 8.
And I'm looking down there at the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. If you're tired, you better wake up, because he's going to snap the ball back at you as the pitcher. He's going to make the game move and exciting. He's a throwback, old school Cervelli.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Bases are empty, one man out. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Towards second. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Pedroia, and there are two away.
Batting 9th. Catcher, Sandy Leon.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped into the air, back behind second. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Digging in, Francisco Cervelli. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. On the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. One out, nobody on. A high fastball is in there. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the run is Benintendi. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Pirates, the designated hitter, Josh Harrison.
Digging in for his second at bat, Josh Harrison. 0 for 1 here in the early going. One and one, here it comes. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Now Price is 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second, and Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit, and that'll bring in Starling Marte with two away.
That's a nice controlled two-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Into the box now, Starling Marte struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. One left for Pittsburgh. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Xander Bogaerts. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here it comes on 1-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Standing in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Little dribbler back at him. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, Manuel Diaz.
Ready for another chance. Manuel Diaz 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Striding in once again, David Ortiz. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. One left for the Red Sox. They lead it 3-0. Striding into the box, number 61. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And we see a 5-mile-an-hour separation between these 2 starters from 96 down to 91 as the top 2 speeds. At the plate, Andrew McCutchen comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit down the 3rd baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Here's a drive by McCutchen. Hit well out to deep left field. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Pirates have struck for a run. It's now a 3-1 game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Stepping in now, Josh Bell. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
The 2-2 coming now from Price. Here's a pop-up now. Calling for it. Ortiz makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, David Freese.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. David Freese. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. One and 2, here it comes. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Pirates get a run on the McCutchen home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Pirates 1. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Marte. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. On the ground up the middle. Mercer to his left. He's there in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 11.
So striding forward now, number 11. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And with it, the Red Sox have taken a 4-1 lead.
Hey, I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
In now, Dustin Pedroia. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He'll try again. 1-2. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Now the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 4-1 Boston. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gregory Polanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fouled straight back. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Bradley, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he has really thrown the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
Josh Harrison stands in. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the 2-1 from Price. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. To short. Bogarts has it. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Here's Starling Marte. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in once again, number 61. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. So digging in now, Sandy Leon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Set to deliver on 2-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling. We know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
Bradley Jr.
Standing in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Manuel Diaz. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Stephen Brault is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Ortiz.
David Ortiz will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And double plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Ready for another shot now. Andrew Benintendi, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. And that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Into the box, Mookie Betts. He grounds it sharply to third. Freeze is there. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So it's 4 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. The Red Sox lead it 8-1. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Bases are empty, one man out. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch, and he struck him out, and there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
In now, David Freese. Fly ball out to right field. Betts has a read on it, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Digging in and looking for more, number 11. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Lifted into center field. McCutchen is under it. Makes the play, one away.
The second baseman, number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
Digging in once again, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And he pops him up back behind second base. Number 61 ranging into the outfield. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Sandy León.
Ready once again, Sandy León. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco has a read on it, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Red Sox, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gregory Polanco. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. The 1-1 from Price. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Popped high in the air. And there's the first out.
Now batting, catcher Francisco Cervelli.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here it comes on 1-1. Here's a ball lined into left center, and that's over the head of Bogaerts at short for a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this is fouled at the plate. The next 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Betts coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's just strong enough to muscle it into right field for the base hit. It's going to be a line drive tomorrow in the paper.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Into the box now, Josh Harrison. That one's in there, 3-1. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
You know what, Matt? I'll take it. 6 1/3, 100 pitches. If he's able to get through this inning, that's a great outing.
Here's the 3-1 down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Starling Marte.
Standing in now, Starling Marte. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Another 1-2 delivery. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here's another 1-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Stepping in now, number 61. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Pirates get just the one, and that's all. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. The Red Sox are out in front, 8-2. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. First home run of the campaign for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Cervelli corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Bradley is retired, and there's one away.
Designated hitter.
Ready for another chance? Manuel Diaz. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Well, we always expect him. If he's got 2 hits in the hit column, something's going to be over the boards. But, hey, he'll take the 2 singles. Not complaining.
David Ortiz.
Into the box now, David Ortiz, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with 1 away.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Taken for strike 3. It's there. He's out trying to take third. And a poor gamble in hindsight there as the inning is over. Red Sox get a run on the solo shot by the X-Man, Xander Bogaerts. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Red Sox 9 and the Pirates 2. Jonathan Papelbon comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Jonathan Papelbon.
Digging in to try it again, Andrew McCutchen. He was a ground out victim last time up. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Josh Bell the next to hit. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Some good pitching, some good hitting. It all adds up to a 9-2 ball game as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap of our game to this point. Striding in once again, David Freese. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Bradley on the run, but he won't get there. It falls in. Here's Gregory Polanco. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And the pitch on 2-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So definite problems on that last play, and that hit the first baseman for the error.
Cervelli.
Ready for another shot now. Francisco Cervelli looking to cut into that big deficit they've got in front of them. The 1-1 pitch. A late swing at a slider for a strike. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Flips it underhand. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. George Cantos comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate, Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Full count. Here it comes. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. On the ground to the left side. Over to first is Freese, and there's one out.
Now batting, number 11.
Stepping in, number 11. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. That's in there, 3-1.
Count is 3-1.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he'll lay off the cut fastball here as this misses off the plate for ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Runner at first here, one man out. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The catcher, number 3, Sandy Leon.
Now batting, Sandy Leon. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Red Sox leave one, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Here's Jordy Mercer now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's Papelbon's 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Grounded to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 5.
A reminder to stick around here after the game comes to an end here at Fenway, as we'll have post-game highlights at the conclusion of the broadcast. Josh Harrison stands in. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bradley is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Pittsburgh, left fielder Starling Marte.
So striding in, Starling Marte. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox have finished off a 3-game sweep here on home soil as this one is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. David Price earns his first win of the season as he struck out 13 in this one. Ryan Vogelsong was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Boston Red Sox: 9 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. The winning pitcher is David Price. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Ryan Vogelsong. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 36,298. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.